Self-confidence is refers to sense of comfort with yourself, that you believe in your abilities, in your potential, in yourself. Self-confidence is like a muscle. If you go for exercise, you are building your muscle. Self-confidence, if you do the practice in terms of your habits, it will give you the more confidence. Self-confidence people are always optimistic. They see there is always a learn to grow, and they develop themselves every single day. And there is another types of people, the insecure people. They think that they're kind of negative type of people. They feel they already know everything. There is a nothing to grow. That's why they always become what they are. But if you want to change yourself, if you want to be a confident person, then you need to develop some of the habits, and that habits will allow you to become self-confident. Self-confidence is like a fire. You want to be a fire, you want to get that fire in yourself, then you need to understand that those criteria or those habits are manageable, that you can achieve throughout your journey. You can achieve every single day. Self-discipline is like about a perspective. There is a problem that you are thinking, the problem is a blocker. It's a stumbling block that's not allowing you to go further. And the same problem, there's some other person who is thinking, wow, there's an opportunity to grow. That problem will help me to go to the another level. In this world, if there is no problem, people will not come up with the solution. Problem makes the idea, problem makes the solution, problem makes the money. But what happens whenever problem comes to your life, you only focus on the problem. You see the problem and you are trying to dig into the problem. The more you try to dig into that, you are into the hole. You are not thinking about how can I solve this problem. The problem will come and go. Every single human being in this world, they are facing a struggle. They are facing problem in terms of their positions. But there is a very few people, they know problem is an opportunity to grow. Problem will teach something new. So to become a self-confident, I'm going to discuss a couple of ways that will help you how to be confident to your life. Number one, I'm going to talk about stop comparing yourself to others. We oftentimes compare ourselves to someone else. We look for our neighbor. Oh, wow, the neighbor have a good car. He had a good family. He have a good social status. He have a nice pool. We compare so many things that we don't have. Now we feel miserable when we start comparing ourselves. We try to only think about the negative things. Do not think about the positive things. What are the things I have? What are the things I have that somebody don't have? It is a game between you versus you game. Nobody comes to give the comparison to you. It is you who is looking that is someone other person and start comparing to you, to that person. That's a very bad thing that you can do, because the moment you start comparing yourself, you become negativity bias. You only think that you don't have. There is a lot of things that you have. You should be grateful. There is a lot of things you already have, but you are not grateful for that. There is one thing that you need to remember, that you only can shoot for be better, not to be perfect. You need to understand that what you have, how can I be better? How can I nurture myself? How can I develop myself? How can I develop my skill? And that building yourself will help you for destination you want. You want a good car, okay, you need to understand that in order to get that good car or good house or good family, I need to put some of the actions. What are the relationship I want? And in order to get the relationship, what are the things I need to do? That will lead you to the answer. Your answer is within you, but you need to find it. So stop comparing yourself. What you have, be grateful for that. You have a lot of things in this world. God creates you with a full potential, and you have a greatness in you. Find out that greatness. Don't be lazy and tell that for this reason I cannot do that. Stop giving the blame to other people. Taking the responsibility of yourself, of your own shoulder, that I am responsible for this result and I am taking full accountability of myself, I'm going to change that. Change your mindset. Your mindset changing help you to achieve your goals. So stop comparing to anyone in this world. It's a you versus you game. Try to improve yourself every single day and put the action. The action will lead you to the success. Tips number 2, I'm going to talk about celebrate your wins and reflect on them. Oftentimes we only think like you have a presentation of 100 people. You go for a presentation and you really did good. 80 to 90% people say that your presentation is amazing. But there is a 10% people, they comment about your presentations. They say some of the negative thing. And whole day you are feeling miserable that, oh, I didn't do great. You are only thinking about that 10% people. But you are not thinking about there is a 90% or 80% people say that you really did great. They enjoyed your presentation. Our mind is towards the negative. You need to understand that what positive things happen and what are the things didn't happen, what are the place I could improve myself in future. So in that way, in the powerful question will make you more happier. So celebrate your wins. What are the places you are winning? What are the places you are winning every single day? Celebrate those. This is the way you become more confident because your mind understands, wow, you are winning a lot of places. And there is some of the places that you identify themselves that this is the place I want to grow more. I want to improve myself. I don't want to just sit down. Okay, this is the things I should have said, or this is the proper way I could say, but I didn't. Okay, I will improve in next couple of months. So now you are coming to the action mode. You are not taking those like as a negative. You are taking as a feedback. You see, it's all about perspective. One person sees a problem, another person sees an opportunity. What you are saying, you need to see it's that the problem is an opportunity. Problem is that you are growing. Problem you are developing. You are engaging yourself with the problem and learning more. In this world, if you stop learning, that is the dead end of your life. You need to learn more to grow. You need to implement those learning to your life to grow. So always celebrate of your wins and reflect on them and ask feedback back to the people whom you believe, whom you think that they are knowledgeable, they can give you some feedback, positive feedback, and ask some negative, constructive feedback too, so that you can grow your day-to-day life. Tips number 3, I'm going to talk about embrace your failure and learn from your failure. I would like to give an example of a failure that Michael Jordan is considered as one of the best basketball player in the world. He said in one of his interview that he missed 9,000 shots. Almost 300 games he lost. On a 26th occasion, he was considered that he will take the winning shot, but he missed. He said in his interview that he failed over and over again. That makes him successful basketball player in the world. Do you understand that? That a person lost 300 games, 9,000 shots he missed. He also cut from his high school basketball team. He said to his coach, I will show you that nobody ever worked like me. I will come back stronger. You see that perspective. You see that mentality. Nobody remembered the failures. Failure will come and go. Everybody thinks he's a successful basketball player. Nobody thinks that he's a failure. But he lost that amount. So if you have a failure to your life, and if you say that I failed these times, I do not see success, that means you need to change your perspective. Failure is a part of your journey. Assume that a kid when they start walking, and a kid when try to walk, it maybe 1,000 times fails. And if the kid have a mentality, no, I already failed 1,000 times, or more than that, I still cannot walk, I will quit walking. The kid will never able to walk. But whenever we are child, we never think that way. We only think that I will definitely can walk. Try more, practice more, fail more. But whenever we grow up, we don't want to fail. We think failure is an obstacle. I am a failure. We consider that I'm a failure. I told you this is a mind game. It's a you versus you game. It is you who is telling yourself that you are a failure. Nobody coming to tell you that you are a failure. It doesn't matter even if somebody is telling you you're a failure. Do you believe that you can win? Do you believe that you can change yourself? So why just stop whenever you have a blocker? Whenever you have something setback will come and go, but it is you who will come up with this idea that I'm going to rise again. And in this failure, what are the learning things I have that I can learn and I can implement on myself so that this same mistake will not happen again. I will make another mistake, but not the same mistake. So to see failure as an opportunity, it's a difficult task, but the more you practice, the more you embrace your failure and learn from them, the more you will be happy. You will be joyful. It will make you more confident. Now you are not considered that failure is obstacles. So this is the way you can definitely overcome of your confidence level. You can gain more confidence day to day life. Another one more tips I will discuss about very shortly, that stay out of your comfort zone. Oftentimes we are very comfortable what you are doing, but your success doesn't belong to the comfort zone. Your success belongs to the outside of your comfort zone. So you need to understand that in order to get the success, I need to go from my comfort zone. You want to lose some weight, so you are thinking that, okay, I'm just sitting on my couch and watching TV. That doesn't help. That doesn't help you at all. You need to go outside, go for a walk, have a good diet plan, have a proper meal. That will help you to lose weight. So stay out of your comfort zone. What you want to. Whenever you go outside of your comfort zone, you embrace them to day-to-day life, you will become more confident to that. Your comfort zone is not giving you any confidence. Your confidence stay on the outside. So embrace your discomfort, and day-to-day change to your life will help you to become more confident to your life. At the end of the video, I would like to say that confidence is like a fire. I told you. The fire ignites everything. Whenever you have confidence, you can conquer anything in this world. So you need to understand, in order to be confident, you need to have those criteria. Those criteria will allow you to be more confident. Failure comes to your life, but don't think failure is a curse. Don't think failure is a blocker. Embrace the failure. Opportunity will come, but you need to understand, whenever the opportunity comes, are you ready? Are you preparing yourself? There is always opportunity. But prepare yourself for your opportunity. That will allow you to get the success.